Hey, is it okay if I go up into the main headquarters now?
I'm sorry, little boy, but there just aren't any school tours today.
What? I'm an intern. Agent Forsyth gave me this.
Really? Let's check your head in the fingerprint reader, please. Well, I'll be doused. Welcome to the intern program. Let me get you your orientation materials.
Wow. That picture really captures my startled side. Ooh, looks like I can choose where to focus my energy and upgrade my powers. Very interesting. Gotta keep track of all the places I've been here. Aha! Maps are always useful. I'll keep my to-do list here. So, where is the intern coordinator?
Upstairs, second floor, just past the classroom. Now hurry.
Hi, any messages for me?
What?
Just kidding.
Huh. Guess you have to be psychic to get that one.
Hi, any messages?
Still.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Wow! I can't believe I'm really here! Psychonauts headquarters! Ow!
Sorry, new ball.
Wow!
Greetings, fellow psychic. I'm Otto Mentalis. I'm personally too busy crafting the future of psychotechnology in my lab right now. This automatic has all the psychic supplies and enhancements you need.
No running.
Hello.
Hey, Sonny.
Hello.
Hey, Sonny.
Hello.
Hey, Sonny.
Hello.
Hey, Sonny.
Wow. Here they are. The Psychic Six. The group of paranormal experts Ford Cruller gathered together to form the Psychonauts. I read all about them in True Psychic Tales #1. Tragically, none of them were the same after fighting Maligula in the deluge of Grulovia. Less tragically, but still upsetting, my mom used that issue of True Psychic Tales to line the floor of the world's smallest horse trailer. Compton Boom, master of telepathy. If he's anything like his grandson Dogen, he can be a little dangerous if he gets overwhelmed, which is often. Otto Mentalis was Ford's first recruit, used Psytanium to engineer psycho-reactive and psycho-enhancing devices. Ford Cruller, the greatest psychonaut of all time, and a close personal friend of mine, I might add. There's Bob Zanotto, pioneer in human-plant telepathy, and he's Lily's great-uncle. Helmut Fulbear explored a synthesis of psychic powers in the arts. Sadly, he was lost in the Battle of Grulovia. That's Cassiopeia, best-selling author of Mind Swarm. expert in extreme multitasking and mental compartmentalization. She claimed to have independent control of every cell in her brain, controlling them like a swarm of bees. Hi.
I'm sorry. I just hate children.
Wow. The Psychonauts have their own hair salon? Would it be weird if I asked for the Sasha 9? Doesn't look open yet, though.
Hey, kid. You didn't take the toilet plunger, did ya?
Hey.
Sup, Chief?
Hey.
Sup, Chief?
Have a look around. Great idea. Let's make a side challenge marker and get you ranked up. Good selection.
So much cool stuff in there. I'll come back later for the rest of it.
If you need a big win, come down and get a performance
11 by
enhancing
14
pin.
inches?
No, that's legal.
Wait, then the paper I've been using is illegal?
No, it's A4.
A 4. Out of what? 10?
Dude, you're making me stupid.
Have you guys tried the new smooth ultra beige low pulp stock?
No, what's so special about that?
It's double-sided.
Wow. What will they think of next?
Hey.
Kid?
Hi.
Hey, little agent.
Hi.
Hey, little agent.
So, what's good today?
Why do I bother making signs?
Oh, I'll have the special.
Sorry, we're out. My bacon guy is late today.
Okay, I'll be back later.
Can't wait.
Bacon delivery show up yet?
Nope. It's just so hard to find a reliable bacon guy these days, you know?
Bacon delivery show up yet?
Nope. It's just so hard to find a reliable bacon guy these days, you know?
Okay.
Wow! You agents share recipes? You're just like us.
Yeah, right.
Recipes.
Agent,
Intern,
fellow agent,
Hey, Mole.
fellow agent,
Hey, Mole.
agent.
intern. Hey!
Hey,
Uh-huh,
hey.
uh-huh.
So is this bacon really worth it?
Well, it's made from honey pepper balls, which are really rare.
Gosh, you know so much about bacon.
Hi,
Hey, cutie.
hi.
Huh?
Find that mole yet, kid?
Fellow agent.
For now.
Who?
Agent 33, please report to Agent Forsyth's office.
Hello.
Titanium weighing you down? Let the auto well, if it isn't my please use your purchases.
Hey, look out!
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Whoa!
Ow! That's mean. Did he hurt you, baby? I'm not a baby.
Yeah, you are. Question is, who's this new kid?
My name is Raz, and I'm the new intern.
That's ridiculous. I didn't ask for a new intern.
Intern program's full. Sorry, kid.
He is clumsy. He'd probably get us all killed.
And he's mean.
Well, kid, we gave it a fair shot, and it looks like it just didn't work out. Better luck next year.
Guys, quit picking on the new kid. We were all new once, in case you forgot. I think he'll fit in just fine. In fact, I think he'll look cute in our uniform. Let's take him to the closet. Hey, you okay in there, Rusty? What's the holdup?
It's Raz. I was just wondering, if there's an intern uniform, how come you guys aren't wearing it?
Oh, well, we're level 2. Now just hand out your clothes and we'll get you that uniform.
Can't you hand me the uniform first?
No, silly. We need to take your clothes and measure them so we can get you a uniform that fits.
Unless you want us to come in there and measure you.
No. Here you go. Just hurry up, okay? It's cold in here and I'm practically naked. Uh-oh. Guys? Oh, come on! This is embarrassing in so many ways. Yep. I don't have a key. I don't know the code. Rats! Oh, sorry, Harold. You're absolutely right. I should think about how I'm using that word. What is it, Harold? Do you know the code? Is the code in there, Harold? I'm too big to go in there. If only I could see what you see in there. Hey, that reminds me. Bet this key goes to that supply chest I found. There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it. Time to see the world as you see it, Harold. That's it, Harold. Oh no.
We got him, right where we want him, and yet we still can't extract the information we need.
Have you tried the corpus calloserator?
Of course, no effect.
Deep lobe trepanator?
It put him to sleep.
Sasha, you have to let me do more. You know it's because of me that...
Otto.
I mean, if I hadn't...
Not a word, Rasputin, until I find you some new clothes. Sorry if the fit is a little off. They're the smallest clothes I had.
Now, tell us again how you ended up outside in your underwear.
Oh, you know, I was sort of going undercover. Just like you did, Agent Mentalis, in True Psychic Tales number 62, when you used your defibrillator to hypnotize 16 trans troopers at once.
Oh, please. That old yarn? Oh, they embellished so many details in that version. But in fact, it was 17 troopers. Well, love to chat, but I gotta make like a brain and bounce. If you're ever looking for just the right tool for the job, come see me in my workshop. Even the best Psychonauts require a little assistance now and then.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Rasputin, I need to get back to the matter at hand.
No, I didn't bend the spoons, Mommy. Oh, I love going through the car wash.
Oh, and don't worry about the other interns, Rasputin. Initiation rituals are a common method for a specialized social group to integrate foreign elements while preserving the social exclusivity of that group. Understand?
Thanks, Sasha. Hey, what's this thing?
Stay away, Caligosto. If you would just cooperate with our investigation.
Oh, I'd like to, but I can't.
I know you're scared, but if you could just tell me who...
No more questions.
I'm afraid a head like yours would damage the machine irreparably. Got to work.
Need any help, Sasha?
Yes, from him.
Me?
Help me find the answers I need.
Oh, so this is all my fault.
Have any suspicions?
No, that's the frustrating thing. How could anyone in the Psychonauts do this? And how could they keep it a secret?
Maybe he just hatched this scheme on his own?
He has no motivation.
Oh, hello, Dad.
Someone hired him, and, given his access to Truman, someone on the inside.
So about Maligula.
She's dead, Rasputin. Ford Cruller made sure of that. Nothing for you to worry about.
At least we made it out of the rhombus of ruin.
You performed well in the field, Rasputin. I'll make sure Agent Forsyth finds out all about it in my report. Just as soon as I'm done here.
Why do you think he won't cooperate? He seemed to have such a big change of heart back in the rhombus.
Someone has conditioned him, hypnotically, to be unable to tell us, even if he wanted to. But who?
I'll let you get back to the interrogation. Sorry I can't help.
You've done a lot, Rasputin. Thank you.
Hi, Sasha.
Rasputin?
I'll let you get back to the interrogation.
Are you trying to remind me of that episode in my mind? Because I'd like...
Don't be too hard on yourself, kid. It's only
Are you
thought we had
trying to
a
remind me of
truce.
that episode in my mind? Because I'd like to forget that.
Hey, this...
Wait a second. Yes, but stand back. It's due for a thorough delousing. If I can ever convince Hollis to pay for it.
Hey, this is just like the brain tumbler you had at camp.
Yes, but stand back. It's due for a thorough delousing. If I can ever convince Hollis to pay for it.
Oh! Aha! Got some intern credits. My side blast feels a lot blastier now. Got a psi card. Hi.
Hey, little agent.
Can't grab that. My side pouch is full. Can't carry any more Psytanium right now. I'll take that card. Is this a bad time, Mia?
I always have time for my kid Ingenio.
Are you worried about Maligula?
Well, she died in the Battle of Grulovia, but sometimes the idea of someone is more dangerous than the person themselves. Her followers are what scare me. When someone devotes their life to a memory, they're capable of anything.
You might detect a slight burning odor. Nothing to worry about.
Are you meditating?
In a way, I'm reaching out to detect ripples in the psychic network around the world.
What are you doing that for?
I'm trying to find the illusionist activity around the world and report it to Agent Forsyth down in the nerve center.
What if...
Ripples?
A name like Maligula carries heavy emotional baggage for many people. It's like a large stone dropped in a pond. Ripples spread out, bounce off each other. If you know how to read the patterns, they can lead you to the source.
Well, this has been fun, but it's getting late, and I should probably go.
Can I ask you about the Psychic Six?
Of course, Rasputin.
More power?
Are any of them still around?
Oh, yes. Besides Ford, you know, there's Otto Mentalis out in his workshop, still tinkering with his gadgets. Sasha is his #1 customer. Dogenbull's grandfather, Compton, is here as well, but he keeps to himself. The other survivors have gone their own ways, unfortunately.
Oh, what happened to Helmut Fullbear?
Oh, that poor soul was lost in the Battle of Grulovia. I wish I could have met him. He seemed to have such a love of life and color.
Maybe if I turn...
Did you ever meet Cassiopeia?
No, but I read her book, Mindswarm. Very inspiring. I'm actually using some of her multitasking techniques right now, talking to you while I work.
Did you ever work with Lily's great-uncle, Bob Zanato?
Oh, yes, poor Bob. He lost so much in the battle. It really took a toll on him. I know it was very difficult for Truman to let him go, but it was getting dangerous. Oh, what that poor family has endured.
Well, enough about those guys.
Yes, let's talk about us.
Looks like no...
Are you worried about Truman?
To be honest, I've never seen him like this before. But he's very tough, and he has his fearless daughter in there now taking care of him.
If you don't mind, I'm going...
Have you talked to Sasha lately?
Sasha and I are always talking. Oh, he says hello.
Well, I'll stop bothering you now.
Never a bother, darling. Ciao.
Maddening.
Sounds like it's quitting time.
That was a dirty trick you pulled. I want my clothes back.
You know, you're right. I'm sorry. And I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to let you finish my asset recovery mission.
Why do I feel like I'm going to end up naked in a closet again?
My intern assignment is to track down this list of missing Psychonaut assets. Mission critical assets.
So, like a scavenger hunt?
If you think like a child, you will do a child's work. Finish this mission, and we'll know you're ready for your clothes back.
This looks like a good place to track my side missions.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't blame you for being fascinated with me.
Hey, Sam. Aren't you not supposed to tap the glass?
No, it's the opposite. You're supposed to tap on the glass to keep their heart rates up. In this predator-free environment, their heart rates get dangerously slow.
Huh.
Plus, they love it. I mean, look at them jump.
So what do we interns usually do?
Depends on who your mentor is.
Mentor?
Ugh, geez, Raz. Don't you have a mentor yet? Get on up to Hollis's office and get one right now. Go, or I'll toss you up there like a dang goat.
I really don't think you're supposed to.
Back off, or I'll tap your glass.
I'm really late to intern orientation now. I better get to the class right away. Oh! That person's aura is telling me their perspective on the world is special. Let's see.
Check these new pins, the very latest. Perfect. Great idea. Let's make a side challenge marker and get you ranked up. Come back anytime.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, sorry. So they don't...
Hey, over. Don't do that. My friends have to drink that water. Fish, knock it off.
Hey, what you doing?
What, are you some sort of inspector?
One of Hollis's little spies?
You go tell Hollis. We're doing the best we can with the scraps she gave us.
Don't come crying to us if it falls apart.
Okay. And whom shall I say this message is from?
Watch it, Dustin. This snark's a real wise guy.
Beat it, wise guy.
Hey, what you doing?
Beat it, wise guy.
Hey, what you doing?
What, are you some sort of inspector?
Hey.
Oh, hey there, little guy. Look, sorry about that hazing hullabaloo. Just something that's got to be done. You understand? And look, now you're one of us.
Uh-huh.
Let's get properly introduced. I'm Adam Joseph Getty. Well, let's be honest. I'm kind of a big deal around here. Top dog, man in charge, you know? Which is why I got the top mentor assignment. Truman Zanotto.
Isn't he temporarily unavailable?
Yeah, well, that just means I have time to complete a little extra credit work before he wakes up. Behold, the Saga of the Psychonauts, a multimedia history experience. Please peruse at your leisure.
Hey, so what did you mean when you said Truman was your mentor?
What? don't have a mentor yet, you gotta go see the boss lady, man. But be careful. She's fighting with Oleander right now. That always puts her in a terrible mood.
This is a great historical exhibit.
I know. I mean, that's what people are saying. You see something new every time you look.
Look at how young Agent Cruller is.
From his psychic salad days, when he worked as a park ranger, investigating the strange phenomena of Green Needle Gulch. He set up camp out there and protected it so well with his psychic illusions that to this day, no one can find it.
Whoa! Looks like the Psychic Six.
Ford recruited quite a colorful crew. Powerful psychics from around the world. Bob Zanotto, Helmut Fullbear, Cassiopeia, Compton Bull, and Otto Mentalis.
There she is.
The international community begged the Psychic Six to defeat the psychic mass murderer known as Maligula. It's the event that thrust them onto the world stage.
Here they are, digging out the quarry and building the Motherlobe.
Coincidentally, the very building in which we're standing right now.
I know that, Adam.
I assume nothing. This exhibit is for all levels.
I wonder why everyone is so subdued at the ribbon cutting.
I don't know. Otto looks pretty chuffed.
What goes in this blank one?
Not sure yet. I'm holding out for something truly spectacular, you know?
Yep.
Scanning for fingerprint. Area not accessible by interns. Shouldn't you?
What about Sasha and Mia?
Oh, they're definitely doing it.
Wow! A bowling alley? A psychic bowling alley? Amazing! Doesn't look open, though.
Why isn't it?
Hello.
You kids think you're better than us just because you can do psychic stuff?
What? No.
You think I like pushing them up with my hands?
No,
If I could blink and make all the wheel marks go away, then I'd say go ahead. Gleam the cubes or whatever.
But there's no marks.
Everything okay here?
Should be, because skateboarding is not a psychic crime.
And I'm not arresting you. I'm just saying take it outside.
Fine.
Well, okay then. Happy I could help. Are you guys still arguing?
Nah, Frank's just telling me where all the good outdoor skate spots are. So you were saying something about a questionable area?
Yeah, hopefully the funicular is running.
Oh, sick.
Wow! The Psychonauts have their own. Would it be weird if it doesn't look open yet, though?
Experts agree. It's just not safe to use clairvoyance. Thanks for visiting the Automatic.
Hi, I'm Raz. I'm a new Psychonaut.
Uh-huh.
Well, intern, I guess. For now.
Oh, great. So you can get me a coffee?
Hi.
I'm sorry. I just hate children. Are you sure you're old enough to be an intern?
At least tomorrow's payday. If there are layoffs, maybe I'll get a sweet severance package.
Hey!
Experts agree. It's just not safe to use clairvoyance without my special clairvoyance enhancing pins.
Hi.
Hey, cutie.
Experts agree. It's just not safe to use clairvoyance without my special clairvoyance enhancing pins.
Once I get my pirate radio station going, I'm gonna have a few, not many, DJ jobs open.
Oh yeah? What's it pay?
A lot. In exposure. Plus, you'll get free music appreciation lessons from me.
Pass.
Oh, look, I really need you on the channel. How about a trade?
Okay. Switch mentor assignments with me. You take Compton, I get Mia.
No one comes between me and Mia, Lizzie. No one.
Did someone say something about pirate radio?
No.
Yes. Morris is doing it, and it's totally against the rules, and he's gonna get kicked out of the Psychonauts.
Lizzie, you're fired.
Dream on.
Can I be a pirate radio DJ?
What's your area of musical expertise?
Well, I grew up in the circus, so most of what I know is calliope music.
I see.
Looks like you don't need me anymore, Morris.
Listen, I'll get back to you, kid.
Make any decisions about DJs yet?
Yeah. It turns out I'm not doing the station anymore. Too busy with intern biz.
Coward.
Make any decisions?
Coward.
Make any decisions about...
Coward.
Cut! What do you mean my psycho-mech battle bot is cut?
Austerity measures, Oleander. Every department is affected.
Psi cards piling up? Turn them into Psi challenge markers with a Psi core from the Automatic.
Harold, what have you found out about the mole? Nothing? I've got enough credit to upgrade one of my side powers. I know it's only for emergencies.
Time for pet projects, Maury.
You think this is saving you money? How much is it gonna cost you to rebuild this place if Maligula destroys it in a tidal wave?
Get a hold of yourself, Oleander.
Gonna look fighting Maligula without my battle bot, cheapskates.
Hey, I'm with you. Letting him build a battle anything is probably a bad idea.
Oh, right. New intern. Thought I told you not to be late. Doesn't matter. You need a mentor. Let me see who's left.
Ooh. Am I helping Mia? Or Sasha on a mission?
No. You're in the mailroom. Your mentor is Nick John Smith.
Mailroom? Nick John Smith? I've never heard of an Agent John Smith.
Nick's not an agent. He's not even psychic. He's just good at sorting mail. You'll love Nick. Everybody does.
But the mailroom?
Ford Cruller himself worked in that mailroom. You could learn a lot there. For one thing, how to be on time. Okay, I've given you Thinkerprint access to the mailroom. Now scoot. I've got a base to run and a budget to balance.
Where do I find my mentor again?
Your mentor, Nick John Smith, should be waiting for you in the mailroom downstairs. Why can't you remember this?
Where do I find...
Your mentor, Nick... Why can't you remember this?
You're just trying to get locked up in psycho-isolation, aren't you?
Hey! How's your dad?
Terrible! I gotta go get him some therapy plant stats.
How'd you get that hatch open?
Oh, it's got a fingerprint combination. I can teach it to you. Come here. It's more than just a number. You kind of have to feel it. Do you feel it?
Yes.
Good. Tell anybody you got it from me, and you're dead. Bye!
Check these new pins, the very latest. Whenever you need more gear, the Automatic will be here.
I need more pins. I need all the pins. Agent.
Intern.
Scanning for fingerprint.
All interns who have not checked in with their mentor must do so immediately. Your mentors are waiting.
Visit your friendly local Automatic. Fresh new items await.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Mr. John Smith? Hello? Can't leave this card lying around. Titanium must be stronger than the stuff in camp. These animals are powerful. New intern here. These animals are more wily than the ones at camp.
He's usually so organized.
I love these things. Psychar! Everything okay in here?
Who are you?
I'm, Nick John Smith's new intern.
Oh, so you're the one not sorting all this mail.
Wait!
Better get all this mail sorted, quick! You're making Nick look bad.
to sort this mail if I'm going to ace this internship. There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it. Oh! Got it! Oh! This package is addressed to Truman Zanotto. Hey, this might be important. I'd better bring it to Truman. Technically, this is official Psychonauts business. I'd better deliver this to Truman quick. Heavy. What the heck did Truman order here? Ouch! That did some damage. Come on, Rasputin, precious cargo. Come on, package, you're doing that on purpose. What the?
Hey, you guys gotta check this out. The new kid killed Nick.
He's alive, but he's brainless.
What kind of sick monster would steal Nick's brain? I mean, Nick!
Maybe he saw something he shouldn't have.
But why keep his body alive?
And why mail it to the Grand Head of the Psychonauts?
It could be a warning.
Hey guys, does the Lady Luctopus Casino mean anything to you?
Isn't that where we sent Agent 33?
To investigate suspected delusionist activity?
Agent 33 is 2 days late with her status update.
I'll get the jet.
I'll pack the go case.
I'll stay here and protect the children.
What? Aren't we all going on the mission?
We could use you in tactical command, Agent Forsyth.
And maybe the interns would benefit from...
It's not safe. Not while we have a double agent among us.
I'll take her place. I've heard the buffet there is shockingly reasonable.
Well, if you reconsider, meet us on the jet pad within the hour.
Can't we just...
No, all of you, to the interns' bay. Now! I've got some training exercises planned today that are both informative and safe. Last one there has to delouse the brain tumbler.
TV?
I'll bet those guys took Nick's body back to the mailroom. I should go check and see
Scanning
if he's
access
okay.
granted.
He is my mentor, after all.
Scanning for fingerprint.
Agent! Open up! I need some fresh air! What am I? A prisoner?
No, you're an intern.
What's the difference?
You're getting school credit.
Is something bothering you?
Just thinking about Nick, you know?
Oh, that's right. He mailed that letter for you that one time, didn't he?
Hey, don't worry. We're going to find Nick's brain.
It's just... he was so great at sorting mail, you know?
I'll sort your mail, Colin.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying.
Hi.
Huh?
Hi.
Hey, cutie.
Come back to the automatic. Some brand new items here. Ta-ta!
Oh, good. You're finally here. Let me know when you're prepared to learn something.
If I may speak...
You may not. Class is in session.
Can I ask...
Please hold all questions till the end of the lesson.
Agent Forsyth, that mission...
is being handled by experienced Psychonauts. Do not bring it up again.
When does class start?
As soon as you get to my classroom.
This isn't your classroom?
No. This is. So are you ready, kid?
Yeah.
And what are you ready for?
Safety.
Oh, you think the human mind is safe? That's cute. And that is how you perform the advanced psychic ability known as mental connection.
Cool.
Ooh, sorry. Could you repeat that?
Sorry, kid. I warned you not to be late. I'm off to attend to some fiduciary concerns. Norma, take over for me, won't you? You can practice with some of those loose ideas.
But Agent Forsyth, is it safe to leave all these thoughts out like this if you're not here?
Norma, please. It takes more than a few rambunctious children to affect the mind of a trained psychonaut.
Try not to fall asleep in my class. All right, Rapscallion? Okay, now how do I explain mental connection extremely simply?
Let me guess. We focus on an idea in someone's mind until we form a tangible connection with it.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a mental connection expert. By all means, give us a demo. Professor,